Hey guys, this is Joker88 and welcome back for another episode of City Skylines. I'll have to admit I've done just a little bit of off-camera work. I wanted to do some of the monotonous laying out and the monotonous highway systems and stuff like that off camera and just kind of update you guys in this next episode. As I said before, I wanted this to be a sunken highway, and I have a lot of work left to do on this. I want to really make this seem, real. I guess I want to place some of those concrete walls around here. Maybe even upgrade these. Let's see real quick. If I upgraded these to that, yeah, stuff like that, just kind of make it look not as plain as just this, maybe I could put some construction equipment underneath these railways that I've put down here, stuff like that. I think would be really neat. Also, I still have a lot more foliage to put down here. I just kind of gave a rough kind of idea of kind of where I want to go with this. But anyway, these train tunnels so far don't go anywhere. They just go in the ground there and stop. They will go somewhere though, and I wanted to have train connections in this interchange, so I kind of wanted to build that into this. And then I've got this train track coming up over here, and then this train track actually going down underground in that direction, and it stops as well. So anyway, some of the other work I've done off camera, I've actually went ahead and decided that I think I would prefer this area out here for more subdivisions. Kind of lower density, you know, fancy neighborhoods, maybe a golf course out here. Do stuff like that I think would be really neat. So anyway, that means I have to move the location that I wanted for the downtown. Now I've kind of done a little bit of road work, kind of prepping for today's episode, and I wanted to kind of have an idea of what I wanted. So anyway, this highway here, when it comes underground, it comes out here. Also, it actually, let's see if we can get an underground view here. It branches off of them. So they branch off and they actually come out over here. And at the beginning of the episode, I did a little time lapse of me decorating this area with foliage. This kind of foliage here is actually kind of what I want this area to look like eventually. It's kind of busy, but I like it. Maybe you might tweak some colors. I like adding a little bit of red and some different shades of green in here. But anyway, with that said, the big surprise is that I actually decided to move the downtown area over to, crossing this little island, over to this area right here. I think with kind of how I've got the roads laid out a little bit here. Now this is not final at all. I'm just trying to get an idea of what I want. But I really kind of like the idea of having the downtown on this river. And I also downloaded the new DLC that came out called Match Day, and it comes with this freaking amazing soccer field, or some people call it football. I'm from America, so I refer to it as soccer, but you know, it's all the same. But anyway, this I thought was amazing, and I think that this little jet out of the land here fit it perfect. And I think that with the tall skyscrapers eventually on this little river here, it'll look freaking amazing. So anyway, that's the surprise. And with that said, we can kind of continue maybe laying some of these roads out, but I don't know if I want to yet, because I don't want to rush this. I don't want to make just quick decisions, you know. I want to actually really lay out this downtown the right way. It's going to take some time, guys, and I apologize for that, but I don't want to just compromise and just start zoning and filling stuff in. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of wasted space in here. So I need to tweak things, kind of maybe redraw a nice grid in here, do some stuff like that. So I'm thinking actually kind of something more like this. Now I kind of ran into a weird area here, but I actually think that this will turn out kind of cool. I think this will kind of turn out cool. It's actually a bridge over this 4-lane avenue, and we'll come over to this side of the river. And then we can play around with stuff over there once we get to it. But I think this kind of optimizes that space a little better. We do still have some wasted spaces here, but that's okay because I actually have downloaded quite a few buildings, you know, that I'll end up placing around here to help build up our nice skyline. You know, and I just think that this area will look freaking amazing with the skyline. I'm not sure if I want to tackle doing the skyline in today's episode though. I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of stuff laid out here road wise so that we kind of have a really good understanding together, like where we want the direction of this city to go. I'm going to carry these all the way out here because I want this to really, once it gets away from this, I kind of want it to grid out for a little bit. I want it to just follow a nice grid. Maybe can I? Okay, space already occupied. Let's see what's going on here. Why can't I connect up? Yeah, we'll figure that out later. So let's split this kind of down the middle here. And that'll be freaking some really good city blocks. I really like how this turned out too. How this drops down. And we can kind of work on the terraforming with that a little later. I've got a little bit of stuff sticking up here. Let me lower this down because it's bugging my OCD. But I really love how that, okay, I really love how that little canal wall or the quays or whatever, I love how they follow the terrain down like that and the road goes down like that. Man, it looks good. Okay, so our downtown's starting to take shape. I think that it looks really good as far as distance from our first part here. And I like that it's actually a little bit further away from this big spaghetti type interchange. Just because people coming in will come in here, and I'm going to have a lot more industrial over here, maybe a big cargo hub kind of off in this area. But people will come in and actually see a big skyline here in the background, and then this skyline will be built up a little bit more than what it is. And it just really feel like you're coming into this giant city. And you'll come across the river, cross into here, and then I want to tie this 6-lane one-way road here that I've got going straight into the downtown of the city. I want to really tie it in nice with the highway, with some cool interchange. And I want to have another 6-lane that's coming back in this direction to tie back into here also. So we have in and then we have an out. So that's kind of the game plan. But okay, let's focus on something else. We'll kind of get back to this at a later stage. We really need more industry or offices. So our offices aren't really upgrading. It says needs to be covered by more services to allow for better upgrade or for upgrades. So I don't think we need health. I don't think we do. Yeah, because see, health doesn't really affect it. Let's see. Fire safety does actually kind of get affected, or it gets affected by fire safety. Let's see, police also. So we could probably stand for, you know, maybe if we did actually a police headquarters over here. Delete the police station. Let's put police headquarters right there. That really makes them happy. What is this? Okay, fire station actually. Let's move the fire station. Let's put the fire station actually right here. So we've got our police station and fire station kind of on this corner here. We can go ahead in these little areas here. Let's maybe put like a palm tree. There we go. And then we can actually put some bushes. Let's see, do I have any little small bushes? Oh, we have some. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, and in there. We will add a little bit of color with some of these red bushes. Perfect. Something like that. Okay, cool. We can also add in... Okay, I don't want to do too much more than that, I think. I think that, like, looks really good. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Perfect. Okay, just kind of helps make this area seem a little bit more like it was planned. Something I like about this surface tool is we can actually go ahead and if I paint all in here, it actually makes the area seem a little bit more urban. And I like that. I think it makes things look good. You know, you can have all these ugly little grass sections in here, or else if you download this, it's actually called Surface Painter tool from the Steam Workshop, and just go through here and just color the ground. Man, it just seems like it does a ton for it. You know, then when you actually look above it, it just looks more like urban, you know, urban districts and stuff, because let me make this a little bigger. Oh, not that big. That'll be fine. But anyway, urban districts always have just concrete, you know, and then you have planned parks a lot of times, you know. All your parks are just planned in there. They just fit the theme. So, okay. We need to work on upgrading these. More services still. Okay, parks. Okay, maybe parks is actually a good place to get started. Let's see. I'll tell you what. I think these billboards are kind of cool. Let's put a billboard right here, and that actually does help. Let's place a billboard right around here. There we go. We'll speed things up just a bit and see if that helped out anything. Okay, not a ton. Something we do need is parking garages, so we can think about that. I like to think that I need parking for all these people. There we go. The parking garages. They really loved the parking garages. Let me do another one right in here. That'll be really cool. They'll like that a lot. Okay, good. So now these guys are actually upgrading. More services to be upgraded. Okay, we're covered by good services so far. Wow. That was a big deal. A parking garage here too. Let's add a smaller parking garage right over here. Maybe right in this little corner. Takes up a 4x4 spot. That'll help out quite a bit too down in this area, I think. Why didn't... This must not make people as happy as this big one did. What is this? A golf resort? I really love to plan out. I got these cool assets of a golf course. It's probably, yeah, all these cool golf course holes that you can actually kind of place them, you know, wherever you want, and connect them with cart paths and really do that upright. I think it'd be really cool to have like a really cool country clubs and have real cool links and stuff in this area or someplace. I don't really know yet where, but it'd be really cool to zoom out and see like a cool country club, you know, where the next to like a rich subdivision. Okay, whoops, didn't mean to delete this. Sorry, little buddy. Live and learn training. Okay, these guys are still... Educate more citizens to allow the building to upgrade. Make sure citizens can handle all the students. Okay, something we don't have in this city is very good education, I don't think. Let's see, elementary schools. Okay, yeah, we need a lot more elementary schools. We only have 2 elementary schools, and that's pushing it to the limit. So let's put one here. Put another elementary school. Let's put one over here. Then high schools. Okay, we just barely are okay. So high schools, let's put a high school over here. Yeah, I don't want to do that because it'll delete the power lines. This fits perfect right there. Perfect 5. It's a 5 wide building. So that fits perfect there. Cool. Just slow time down just a touch. Actually, we'll speed it up to the medium setting. Okay, education-wise. High school capacity, we're finally okay now. Elementary, we're still struggling with elementary. And you just need a ton of elementary schools throughout this area. Let's put an elementary school. Okay, we have one there. Let's kind of think about this. Maybe one in this area. Okay, yeah. Let's put one right in here. One right there. Perfect. We have another elementary school. Our traffic's really starting to get pretty busy in our city, so we might end up wanting to upgrade to, or I guess not really upgrade, but start working on bus lines and taxis and metros and stuff like that, or metros in our park or in our city, but you know, all in good time, We really need to focus on getting some of these guys to upgrade, because I think that's part of the issue, is they're not wanting to upgrade. Educate more people. Let's put down a college. Let's just put down a regular university. And universities right now are very slim to nothing. This would kind of be a cool area right here to have a university. Let's do it. Right at the end of these parks here. Kind of a neat university area. These little buddies are upgrading. High density. High density. High density. These are all high density commercial buildings. And the skyline here is kind of building up neat. It looks pretty cool. Right next to this park. The park goes in between these. That's really neat. Okay, tons of upgrading going on with our residential. Upgrades underway. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Okay. More services. Educate more citizens. So we really need a lot of education. University, we're fantastic with our capacity right now. We only have 902 eligible residents that'll actually use the university. This is looking really good. Okay, so our demand for industry and offices is actually going down. So that's kind of a good sign. Maybe some of these things we put in here actually made some of these upgrade enough that gave some more jobs. And we're demand for commercial zones is starting to come up a little bit again. So that's good. And then our demand for residential zones is actually creeping up pretty steady. So we can look forward to making some new subdivisions in some more little neighborhoods. Because right now, let's see, we've got so it's kind of hard to see, but we've got this area here. Let's see if I can do, what would this be under? I think zoning. Okay, that's districts. I'm so terrible in this menu. I know it's in here. Maybe it's not. Okay. I don't want to look like an idiot in front of you guys, so I'll close that. I'm really digging the way all these different angles and stuff are working out beautifully. I can't wait to be able to do this downtown section here. We'll have some cool beaches along here, and I kind of envision a pier coming off this corner of this stadium area, coming out here and maybe do a neat park on it or something right on the pier, and have maybe a boat dock and all sorts of stuff like that. Some cool restaurants. But anyway, this really turning out pretty good, and I'm liking it a lot. I like all this, seeing all this upgrading going on. It's looking very nice. Very nice. Okay. So something I want to work on here, and I think I'm going to finish the episode out on this, is I want to work on getting this train line through here. Maybe place down a train station someplace in here and connect this up. I think I want to make this train track come kind of right through here, right past this billboard, and actually cross this river and come down into here someplace. I may take it underground, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and place a train station here, an elevated train station off of the workshop, and I went ahead and routed this train line that comes up out of this sunken highway and comes up through the city here in between the offices and the residential. Comes up through here, and I went ahead and I landscaped this little area. I went ahead and then also came out across the river towards the big city over there, the future big city. Doesn't look so big right now, but it will. It will. So anyway, that's that. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call today's episode quits. And I want to just say thank you guys again so much for liking and subscribing to my videos. The skyline's starting to look pretty cool over there. But anyway, next time we'll start laying out some cool tall skyscrapers over there. I promise you. Like I said, I just don't want to rush it. So with that said, peace out, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.